I'm Justin Graham. I've been with the fire department for 16 years, and I'm also the vice president of the Professional Firefighters Association of Midland. We come before you today. We want to say that we've been working with lots of folks trying to get our retirement fund. The retirement fund for the firefighters has been in the news lately, and we've been working with lots of folks trying to get this on better footing. We come to the city council today to ask that you help us with our staffing issue with the fire department. We have been short. We're short right now, 26 firefighters, and we have been short for the last 13 years, which is what has caused the majority of this issue with our retirement fund. Years like this, when we have such dry conditions, and y'all can see the Eastland Complex fire over there, in 2010 or 2011, we had the same issue happen here. We need to staff all of our vehicles on a daily basis to be able to combat these issues, especially in years like this.
Mine's more of a speech. I'm not an off the hip kind of guy. So sorry, real quick. It's basically going to reiterate what he was saying. My name is Jesse Martinez. I'm a captain for the Midland Fire Department. I have over 15 years of servicing our community. I'm also an officer in the local Professional Firefighters Association of Midland. I'm here today to discuss the staffing shortages that have been an issue for over 10 years, to urge you to consider making the right decisions for our department's future. The shortages have caused us to brown out fire stations or run short on units. Midland Fire Department currently has 3-man engines, even though studies show that 4-man engines are safer and more effective, yet we sometimes run 2-man engines. Engines are fire trucks, just so you. Anyways, so we run two-man engines. The current weather is already proving to be worrisome with heavy winds and dry vegetation all around our city. We have already had multiple red flag days. With our staffing shortages, our department relies heavily on our overtime to backfill. As a result, our retirement has been negatively affected, which has caught the attention of the PRB and media outlets. The market, COVID, and turnover rates have only made matters worse. A once prosperous fund has turned a fund that they are now claiming will not be around in 40 years. But just as it was turned negative, I do believe it can be fixed, and together with the city, the pension board, PFAM, and you, our council, we can get it back up and make it better than before. And that all begins with staffing. If staffing increases, our city will not only be safer, but our overtime would significantly decrease. So as you all get ready to look at the budget and begin to make decisions, consider the safety of the community, and by having a fully staffed department, the many firefighters that are dependent on our retirement, and the cost of living in Midland. Lubbock, Abilene, and San Angelo do not compare, as they do not have to compete with our oil field. Thank you for your time and consideration today.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very much.
Appreciate you.
So, quick question.
Yes, sir.
So what do y'all need from us to get staffing?
So I'm going to go off it. So in 2006, which is when I was hired on the fire department, our minimum staffing for the fire department was 51. So what we propose is that we would like to see the city move towards that 4-man staffing, which is safer. It's about 30% quicker response to extinguished structure fires.
Right.
There's a NIST study that has all that information that shows. And we would like to see us move in that direction, because it makes everything safer for the city. It makes it safer for the guys responding to the fires also.
So you need more money to get more people.
We need more people. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
So, like he was saying, 2006 we had 51. Today we've only got 56 as a minimum manning. We've added 2 fire stations, 2 ambulances, 4 engines, 2 more squads. We've added CHP. We've added 6 battalion chief positions. We've only moved up 5 personnel.
So you're saying you're wanting to add positions that don't currently exist?
We're not wanting to add positions. We've got positions. We just need.
You need to fill those positions.
To come, and we need to, whether that's raises or.
And we want to staff all the vehicles.
Yeah.
Like now, currently we have brush units we have 1 brush unit in the city of Midland that is active right now, but that unit makes more runs than some of the other units in the city, but yet we do not staff it. We cross-man it. It is staffed by the same person that staffs the engine at the station that they're at, along with they also staff the hazmat unit.
That station alone has 5 personnel, but 5 units there. So they just got to cross man and jump on whatever Tony comes out.
So to clarify, so you are 26 short, and you have approved budget to fill those 26, but we can't find the people to fill those. Is that what you're saying?
22 beginning, they're going to start April 4th, 22. But I'm saying that number's even short.
Well, and the problem is not the fact that we're going to fill those positions. In the meantime, while those personnel are being trained, we are still 26 short.
Right.
But there's nothing we can do about that.
There's nothing at the moment that we can do about
Right.
that, and we're all working towards the same goal. But we need to expand to where when we have those short positions, we have people ready to fill those positions. So when it boils down to it, we do need more people to have people standing in line waiting to come on versus having a 6-month or 8-month period where we're paying overtime and have a shortfall on shift while these guys are being trained.
And we have had the same discussion with the chief, with our training department, with other. It's not just y'all that we're coming to. You know what I mean?
Do you guys, let me back up on the pension. I know you've been paying close attention to what I've been doing and others have been doing and the city's been doing. And like you said, it's been something that's been taking place for quite some time. This is not something that just happened, and there's other factors besides overtime. Are you in support of our rather dogged assistance on the audit that we want to see happen so we can change things? Your group is in support of how aggressive we've been in that. Okay, thank you.
Had a question for y'all.
Yes.
On our ISO rating, that typically looks at how many men that we have on a fire truck when it goes out. So with you being 26 short, how does that put that in perspective as far as jeopardizing our rating? Because we have a higher rating than Odessa.
So the ISO rating does take that into account, but it also takes many other things. It takes into account the type of vehicles, the types of trucks, the placement of those trucks, the response times. There's so many factors that factor into that, and the staffing is just one of those.
And if they look at the unit, we cross-man, like I said earlier, so they're looking at, we do have 4-man if you look at it on ISO.
We're making do with the cross-training,
Driver or a rider jump over the engine, and so that makes it 4-man.
but they're
But
overworked.
technically, no, we do not have 4-man.
I got you.
It's just smoke and mirrors.
Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your work. Council, we'll move out of public comment. And is there anybody else here wishing to make a public comment that I don't have any card on?